Today is the feast of Saint Claude de la Colombière, and on this 25th video in this series, I draw from his writings, and as we begin this time for people who are vowed religious or promised celibacy or thinking about those states of life, let's take a moment just to recall this deep and beautiful presence of God. St. Claude writes, "May the heart of Jesus Christ be our school. Let us make our abode there. Let us study its movements and attempt to conform ours to them. Yes, O divine Jesus, I want to live there." And he writes, "God is in the midst of us, or rather, we are in the midst of him. Wherever we are, he sees us and touches us at prayer, at work, at table, at recreation." For those of us with these vows or promises or thinking about that, what a tremendous invitation it is to learn from the heart of Christ, to not have to chase after perhaps the knowledge that other people have of how to live their lives correctly. I mean, we can learn from other people without any doubt, but to fundamentally learn from the heart of Christ, what often brings us troubles in our lives and disappointments and sadness is that our expectations are based on all sorts of other things that we are looking for, instead of being fundamentally about living in the presence and the love of Christ. As he says so beautifully, make our abode in the heart of Christ. What a wonderful invitation that is, to allow ourselves to really sense and experience that we are living in the midst of Christ, that he always sees us and touches us in whatever it is that we're doing. But because our expectations often go chasing after other things, and we get disappointed or we get angry when they're not met, we're invited to enter into an expectation of being in Christ and with Christ and the heart of Christ being our home. And if that is the deepest expectation we have, then the other things we do and we dedicate ourselves to, as we should dedicate ourselves to them, when they're not realized, we always go back to the fact that we are part of Christ and with Christ, and he's within us and he surrounds us, and there is a deep sense of peace. As people who have this special relationship with Jesus, that we want to be the center of our lives, we don't find ourselves getting as troubled or worried about things, because we come to realize that nothing can take that relationship with Christ away from us. Nothing can stop us from finding in the heart of Christ our true home. And may you have some moments to meditate on these words and to know that you truly do live in the heart of Christ, and he lives within you.